In the military, we're taught to embrace the suck. And that pain is just weakness leaving the body. That mindset kept us alive downrange. But if you're still using that same logic to push through a torn rotor cuff or a blown out knee just to finish a workout, you're not being a warrior. You're being a liability to your family and your business. Today, we're dismantling the military mindset trap. I'm a retired Special Warfare Combat Crewman Senior Chief. I spent my entire adult life in a culture where mission accomplishment came before everything, including my own health. I've seen the toughest men on the planet broken because they didn't know how to turn the switch off once they hung up the uniform. At Parallel Performance, I specialize in helping veteran dads and men over 35 take that incredible discipline and point it in a direction that actually builds them up instead of tearing them down. Think about how you approach the gym. You see it as a deployment. You go in with a search and destroy mentality. You have a plan on the paper, and even if your lower back is screaming at you during the first set of deadlifts, you refuse to quit. Why? Because Chief didn't raise a quitter, right? So you finish the set, you hobble to your truck, and you spend the rest of your day angry and in pain. You're winning the battle of that workout, but you're losing the war of your life. You're becoming less effective as a father and a leader because you're consistently and constantly redlining an engine that needs a tune-up. Discipline is a tool, but if the only tool you have is a hammer, you're gonna treat your own body like a nail. It's time to upgrade your toolbox. Here's the perspective shift for every man over 35 listening to this. 1, the tactical pause. In the field, a tactical pause allows you to reassess the AO and make a better decision. In the gym, stopping a set because of joint pain is a tactical pause. It's not quitting, it's intelligence. 2, the goal has changed. You aren't training to clear a room anymore. You're training so you can carry your daughter on your shoulders at Disney World without needing a week of physical therapy afterward. 3, maturity is lethal. A young man has more energy than brains. An older man, a 3-hour hero, uses this experience to get the same result with 20% of the wear and tear. If you're a veteran or a first responder and you know exactly what the switch feels like, drop your branch and your department in the comments. I want to see who I'm talking to today, right? So let's get an account of the brothers in this community. In the 3-hour hero method, we apply discipline to the process, not just the intensity. Pillar one, objective tracking. We don't feel our way through a workout, we track the data. If the data says your recovery is low, your HRV is down, we adjust. That's discipline, right? Pillar 2, functional mobility. We spend 10 minutes a day on maintenance. In the military, you never go on a mission with a dirty weapon system. So why are you trying to live your life with dirty joints? Pillar 3, adaptive loading. We use the RPE scale, rated of preserved exertion. Some days an 8 to 10 effort is 315 pounds. Some days it's 225 pounds. The discipline is in hitting the intent of the day, not a random number on your plates. Starting tomorrow, I want you to perform a dashboard check before you pick up a single weight. 1, check the indicators. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do your joints feel? How was your sleep? If you're below a 6, you don't push through, you pivot to a high volume, low impact session. 2, the why filler. Before every heavy set, ask, does this rep help me lead my family better tomorrow? If the answer is no, this is just for my ego. Rack the weight. 3, mandatory cool down. Spend 5 minutes in box breathing after a session. Shift your nervous system from fight back to provide. I remember a brother, a former boat guy, who couldn't even pick up his 2-year-old son because his back was so trashed from getting it out in the gym, right? Or should I say gutting it out in the gym. He felt like a failure as a dad. We changed his mindset from soldier to strategist. We prioritized his recovery and his mobility. 6 months later, he was pain-free, lean, and he's the dad he always wanted to be. You don't have to prove anything to anyone anymore. Your new mission is longevity. This is day 4. We're just scratching the surface of this 100-day evolution. Tomorrow for day 5, we're going to talk about why your metabolism isn't broken. It's just unoptimized. Hit the subscribe button and share this with a brother who needs to hear this no BS truth. If you want to stop the broken veteran cycle and start the 3-hour hero life, book a call at the link below. Let's get to work, brother. Out here. Salute.